Now, a pharmaceutical organization has outlined a series of activities and outreach programs for 2024 to bring succor to the teeming population. Speaking on the 2024 plans, the pharmacist Chidinma Odu-Obi noted that there will be a lot of partnership with the Nigerian forces that includes the police, army, navy, and air force. With the partnership, the organization says it seeks to help initiate medical care for its personnel through activities such as vital sign check, blood pressure, sugar level, amongst others. Also, as part of the event flow for 2024 is the release of the NGO's maiden informative movie, Survival, that sheds light on cervical cancer in women, community food bank initiative, to mention but a few. Joining us now from London to speak on the proposed activity is the CEO of Farm Health Charity Organization, Chidinma Odu-Obi. Chidinma has been a pharmacist for over 15 years and aims to promote the well-being of individuals by creating awareness of some undiagnosed health conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, and other health conditions. Good to have you here today. All right, Chidinma.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Your non-governmental organization seeks to probably highlight, spotlight, and also help probably diagnose and also even help treat some of this underlying health issues. And you've decided to focus on the police, army, navy, air force. The big question is, why start from that particular point?
Okay, so basically I've done medical outreach, not just the police. Last October, we done a medical outreach where we liaise with other health professionals. And in that medical outreach, we carried out screening for diabetes and hypertension for people over the age of 50 years and above, because we feel like they are on high risk. So blood pressure screening was carried out, sugar levels was taken. Those with the high sugar levels were called back for a follow-up treatment. So my main goal is to reach out to every member of the community, and I think the police plays a vital role in our community, and I think they deserve to know their health status because of the kind of job they perform in the community.
Very good, Chidinma. Now, you're also touching on cervical cancer in women. What are the plans there? Because when you look back, there's been a spike in that ailment in Nigeria for some time now, and quite a lot of other NGOs are focusing attention on that. So what are you doing in that regard?
Okay, as a survivor of cervical cancer myself, I wanted to enlighten and educate women on what symptoms to look out for, and also what help to get once the symptoms arise. So basically, I did a movie on Survivor. It's about a woman that happily married, started showing signs of cervical cancer. So she was now taken to a herbalist who accused her of infidelity. So luckily for her, she got the medical outreach people that came into the community, and then she got help that she needed. So my main point is, when these sort of symptoms arise, the first point of call is to seek for medical help. Not everything is spiritual, so it's important that we know what help to seek first. And I know cervical cancer mostly affect women of a younger age, and the main cause of cervical cancer is a human papillomavirus, which can be transmitted on skin-to-skin genital contact using the same sex tools, and also vaginal and anal sex. So the symptoms can vary. You're looking at things like bleeding, abnormal bleeding during and after sex, pelvic bleeding, pelvic pain, and all these symptoms can be similar to those of fibroid and also endometriosis. So this is the reason why the screening should be brought forward and made important.
Very good, Chidinma. Still on the issue, you mentioned symptoms from an individual basis now, but what about awareness in knowing about those symptoms? Do you think we're having enough of that here in Nigeria?
I'm not sure what the awareness is, but what I know is the awareness of cervical cancer is there is a vaccination available for people from the age of 12 and 13. And then there is also screening available from the age of 24 to 64 years old. So the screening involves you doing a smear test, and they take a sample from the neck of the cervix, take it to the lab, and then you get the result within 2 weeks. So that's the screening available for cervical cancer, and it's done every 3 years.
All right. Certainly, a lot of people, you're also involved in a community food bank initiative, and this would interest quite a number of Nigerians. Talk to us about this and enlighten us more.
Okay, so basically my charity is focused on people of a less privileged background, and I feel like sometimes they haven't got anything to eat on a daily basis. So I thought if they come out to get their health checked, it's always good to like give them something to take back home. Yes, and that's more reason why I provide food bank for anyone coming for the medical outreach for the charity.
Very good. And what has the response been to your charity, and how long have you been doing this?
Yeah, I just started last year, April. So it's self-funded. So I'm just doing out of the passion I have, because as a community pharmacist, I normally do screening for diabetes and blood pressure for the local pharmacy to ease up workload for the GP surgeries. So I thought to extend such professional skills and knowledge to Nigeria. And I feel like because of our lifestyle, we are on a high risk of these two major conditions.
Very good. You talk about the high risk of these conditions. If you were to do a comparison over there where you are in the UK compared to Nigeria, what has been the level of awareness in that regard? Earlier on, you also talked about the issue of the symptoms, knowing your symptoms and having regular tests regarding that. So how would you delve into that narrative?
Okay, so where I live, there's regular screening, which you do not have to go to the hospital, you do not have to go to the GP surgery. You could get the screening done at your local pharmacy, and it's all free. So I thought to bring the same initiative to Nigeria, and I know I will not be able to reach out to everyone, but I think the people that I reach out to will benefit from it. And I think with Nigeria, with everything that you get screened for, you have to pay for it. So I think to bring this initiative of getting it free, especially targeting the people of a lower background or less privileged.
All right, I want to say many thanks to you today and wish you all the best in your several initiatives.